So I have so much respect for her. My favorite moment was the Michael Jackson tribute.
Have you seen yourself yet during that?
They just told me they had a shot of me.
During the tribute, there's like the camera goes to you, and it almost looked like you were praying. Like you were like spiritually connected to those kids on the stage, and also during the song. I don't know if you guys remember Beyonce, and she was like, and I was like, wow, what was going through your head? Because it almost looked like it was a spiritual outer body kind of thing for you.
I definitely felt Michael's presence, and to hear his voice, you could just imagine how it would have been if he was there. So it was really emotional for me and everyone in the crowd. And to see his children and the strength and elegance they have, it was just, I was praying, like, you can do it, you can get through this, and I just had so much admiration for those children.
Have you ever met
his
him?
Family. Yeah, I've met him a few times, and I'm so happy I got to tell him on numerous occasions how much he impacted my life. And I honestly would not have been anything that, I mean, any amount of success that I had, I wouldn't have had without Michael Jackson. He's taught me so much, and my family so much.
Really?
So, you know, I'm happy I was able to tell him
what did
while
he
he
say?
was here. You know, he's very humble. He was always very humble.
You say, with love. Did you see the movie, This Is It?
Yes, I learned
from him too.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, you are the CEO of your business, I'm the CEO of mine, and we have to tell people to do things and stuff, and he would say, can you change that light? With love.
L-O-V-E.
With love. Yeah. Okay, everybody wants to know, did you talk to Taylor Swift backstage at all?
I actually didn't get to see Taylor Swift.
You didn't?
No, I didn't get to see her. It's crazy how those award shows are, because everything's going by so fast.
Yes.
And you're going backstage to get touched up, and you're back in your seat, and they're telling you have 2 minutes. But my nephew Jules gave her the biggest hug.
He did.
I heard. I was backstage. So, yeah.
And I know, I love your videos. I think, you know, 10 years from now, your videos are going to be 20 years from now, 50, 100 years from now, I think your videos are going to be in the vault of the iconic, legendary videos. I mean, from the booty thing to I mean, it's just, it's one after the other. The most recent, probably, I'd say, like, blew me away, gorgeous video was the one with you and Lady Gaga, Video Phone.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, my background with modeling and imagery, it's like I'm very numb to it. And when I saw you in that video with her, I just was like blown away.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was amazing. What was it like working with Lady Gaga?
I am such a huge fan of hers, and we just filmed her video 2 weeks ago in Los Angeles, and it's going to be so crazy. It is. I don't want to give too much away because I don't want her to be upset. But it's like a part 2 of Paparazzi, and she's just so smart and she's becoming an icon in her own right.
Okay, so Miss Lady, you work crazy. Like I always say, I'm one of the hardest working people in the business. I think you definitely topped me by 10. When are you going to take some time off, and what do you want to do?
I'm ready to take some time off.
Yeah?
I actually leave today, and I go to Brazil, which I've never been there.
Okay, so you're going for a vacation or work? I'm
going to work. I'm going to finish my last leg of my tour, and I'm going to be doing another video with Alicia Keys there.
Nice.
And I'm so excited to work with women.
Yes.
And, you know, I grew up obviously in Destiny's Child, and I'm a girl's girl. So to show that women that are successful can support each other and have a good time, I'm just so happy to bring that message across with Gaga and with Alicia Keys.
And then Shakira back in the day too.
Yes.
Y'all were doing that. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about this actually backstage before the show started about there's a lot of stars big singers like yourself, that don't want to do another project with somebody else because they don't want to share the spotlight, they don't want to compare, and we thought that was really great of you, that you still, you know, being so huge, still want to collaborate.
Oh, of course, I learned something from all of these ladies every time I work with them.
Yeah.
And I think we just make each other's light brighter.
Yeah, I heard Alicia held up the album to do the song with you. Is that true? That was the rumor.
I don't know.
I heard that she waited. She said, it's supposed to come out on this day.
I'm just happy it happened.
That it happened.
And we had the time of our lives in the studio.
She's cool. I like her.
She's a very, very humble, talented woman.
Now bring in the vessel. Give me the vessel. This is Beyoncé's new fragrance. It is called Beyoncé Heat. And I feel the fire in my hand. Tell me, what made you want to do a fragrance? This is absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you so much. I've done a couple of collaborations and I've been the muse, but this is my first fragrance. And all of the icons that I love have their own fragrance, so it's a very big accomplishment.
So who do you love that have fragrance? Like Elizabeth Taylor,
all of the divas.
Yeah.
And I really took my time. This took 2 years to develop.
2 years.
And I had my own little testings on the road. I met thousands of fans on the past tour, and I sprayed it every day, and if I got a lot of compliments, I was like, okay, I have the juice. And I wanted to make sure it was long lasting, and I wanted to make sure it was layered and a little complicated so it didn't smell like every other celebrity fragrance. So it's a little bit woodsy and fruity
so
and floral.
Long lasting is good too, because I will spray something and be like, do I need to keep this in my purse? Because it's 3 hours later and it's gone.
Yeah, I keep it in the purse, but it is long lasting. And it's very sexy and spicy and sweet at the same time.
Like you.
Thank you.
Yeah, girl. So, okay, how do we come up with this name, Heat?
I wanted something strong. I wanted something that meant desire and sensuality, but also something current. And when something is hot now, you think of heat, you think of fire, and something simple. So it was perfect.
What were the names on the cutting room floor? Did you have other names?
There were a few.
Is it Beyoncé Fire? Or Beyond Spray?
I like Beyond Spray.
Beyond Spray, holla.
Hey, I like that one. I should have thought of that one.
Beyond Spray.
We thought of some of the song titles and but Heat was
what about If I Smelled Like a Boy? What about that one?
I don't know if that's a good thing.
What about All the Stanky Ladies?
Definitely
that would have been a good one too. No. Okay, well, I'm going to spray it. I actually have never smelled it.
Really?
I've seen the beautiful ads and stuff, but I've never smelled it. Ooh, here we go. I didn't put anything on purpose today.
Really?
Are you supposed to rub or not rub?
I think you're supposed to dab.
Dab, okay.
Did you catch the fever? Did you catch the fever?
Beyonce.
You got it. Oh, Lord, we need a fan. We need a fan.
Up next, Beyoncé Q&A. What cereal does Beyoncé like to snack on?
Honey Nut Cheerios.